Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1966 Smith Corona Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. This is the left margin. I'm going to set that on 0 and the right one around 75. So you just push it down and move it like that. I'm just going to keep it right there on 75, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip that switch back. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful typing machine. Really love this model. I love the look of it. I love the feel of it and the sound and the print. Really nice pica typeface, which prints 10 characters per inch, standard size. And this also comes, which most typewriters also come in Elite, which prints 12, and those are the more rare and smaller print. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or card stock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. I'm going to put this down for now. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the left side. Very good. Tab on the right. This has a keyboard tab set. Right now we have tabs set 10 space intervals, so I'm just going to go through and in some fast action tab clear by hitting the seal button. So now they should all be clear, but I always like to set one somewhere in the middle so that way when you hit the tab button it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. So I'm just going to set one right there by hitting the set button like that. Now it stops at that spot. Very good. We're going to put the color back to black and open the hood. Let's do this first. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. Very good. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. If you want to switch that direction, you flip this switch above the backspace right there like that. You flip it up, it'll pull counterclockwise to the left. Flip it down, it pulls clockwise to the right, and that's the direction we want it to go. This is your touch control. The farther left you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. You do have to hit them a little harder for them to print, but they respond faster. So you just want to play with that to see what your preference is with touch control. On the right side behind the carriage, or behind the knob, is the carriage release. Super smooth, and it's got the nice metal levers versus the hard plastic ones that the other models have, and those break off all the time. So if you need an extra, they don't make them anymore, but I do 3D print those. But this model doesn't need any kind of replacements because it's metal. Very nice, very smooth. If you pull out this little lever at the end of the knob there, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space, and the same concept with this lever on the inside here. Flip that down, it disables the spacing. And also inside of there is the page gauge. So when you load the page, let's flip that back up. You flip that back up and it gives you the spacing. You want to load the page right there below the 11. And then as you're feeding it through, it starts to warn you on the left side that you're getting close to the end of the bottom of the page. That's 2 inches left, 1.5 and 1. And one last function this has is pretty cool is you can remove the platen. So pull out this knob here, flip the panel back, and there's a little lever on the front here. You just lift that up like that, and it will release the platen, and you can get in there and clean that out. And it just sets right back in there like that, and just pushes right down to click back on. Very easy. Most typewriters, it's not that easy. You have to do a major operation to get the platen off. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.